Women are being evicted in these winter months, fresh into 2026. We got a storm coming. That's another video that I'll talk about. I'm hoping people don't get put out in this storm that's said to impact hundreds of millions. But times are hard. People are falling on hard times and are needing help. Got nobody to call on other than those in the online world. Family, you already know what they're doing if you're brand new too. Thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get to it. Let's talk about it.
Well, this is not easy for me to say, but I always choose honesty. And just so you all know, I did write some of this down because I'm a crier. I did write down what I wanted to say, but it's so hard trying to record and, you know, I'm just gonna do it. I'm currently at risk of eviction. My clock is winding down. And yes, I work. Yes, I do try to do everything I can, but right now the math not mathing. I didn't come on here to be fake or tell you any stories, but I came on here because I'm running out of options. And, you know, I don't know if you ever been one emergency away from losing it all before, but that's where I'm at. I've been here at my place for about 10 years, well, 10 in a few months.
Sheesh, 10 whole years. This is definitely the one time that she need help the most. You could tell. She crying already, taking it to social media. It's been 10 years. So this is not something that's happened before. This just shows how hard the times are for everybody. Even those that have been doing the right thing, have been managing their money right, you know, allocating the necessary amount to their bills, working hard. It's just tough now these days, as of lately, where even these people are falling off. Well, you should have did this, you should have did that. No, it's not about any of that. It's about how hard it is right now, how the check is not going up, but the bills are consistently going up.
10 years in a few months. And I've only just started struggling a couple years ago. So, and this is my first apartment, so I'm still proud of that, you know. The last couple of years really been hell for me. I've been going through a whole lot with my teen daughter. I lost my mother. My mother passed away last year in April, and my nephew passed, and it's just been so many things, and you know, all while this going on, trying to keep a good head on my shoulders and still go to work because that's all I have. But if you can just help, I don't know how this goes, if you can just push this through, like, share, comment. Hopefully the video comes across the right people. You all want to show love. I was trying to see how the rules go with this. It's saying something about having 10K followers in order to even get monetized off something. But if you want to send me a friend request, if you can share, do whatever, and just push this. Help me push this. I really believe that something good is going to come out of any of my efforts.
Yeah, you could tell she really been going through it. Losing people, that's tough on some people more than others, right? Everybody grieve differently. Some people, it'll consistently stay on their mind and they really can't shake back from it. But you can tell she's going through a lot. And now having this on her plate is even harder, you know, on top of losing family members.
But the date for me is February 7th. So, that's when they'll decide if it goes to eviction court or not. So, I've been trying other resources. There's no rental assistance out here. They're not doing it anymore. All these companies stopped. They got out of doing rental assistance. There is a rental assistance here in Illinois, but it's only if you get sent to eviction court, and that's if they I guess, have the heart to approve you for it. So I just really just trying to do what I can to chop this down. And yeah. But thank you for listening. And if you can just help me push this through, I'll be forever grateful.
And also, rental assistance doesn't always have funding. I learned and heard that firsthand from an eviction judge when I had somebody that I know going through that. I went to court with this person and they told him flat out, look, they don't even have any money in the budget to help anybody, right? But look, I'm going to do exactly what she needs. I'm going to help share it out. And if anybody want to donate, this is her page right here. Now I'm woke. Y'all can vet her, see if she's still going through it and whatnot. Make sure everything legit. Matter of fact, here goes the GoFundMe right here. She only raised $147 out of $4,000 that's needed. So if y'all want to go over and donate to the GoFundMe, then y'all can do so.
Good morning, TikTok. So today is Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. I have court today for my eviction, and we're just going to hope and pray that everything goes good and in our favor. Now, I can say for the least that I have been less worried with the date coming closer and closer, and now it's finally here. And I can say that I've been like, I haven't really been worried because I feel like me and my babies are going to be okay either way. And yeah, it is a devastating thing to like lose your home, but like maybe it's a sign if it does happen.
Everything happens for a reason type of thing. What's meant to be will be. I'm liking how each of these two have had that mindset, that same mindset. I think we've all been going through so much. We've come to realize that we have to depend on the Most High. No matter what happens, we have to understand we are where we're meant to be. The things that we go through don't define us. We are meant to go through them. And we'll eventually bounce back, right? I think we all have come to learn that nothing happens according to our clock. It's his and only his.
It's not going to though. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to take you guys with me. Be quiet, be good, be on your best behavior. Yada. It's like, no, but let's get ready. Whoop.
No, I have a prior conviction.
Hello, everyone. Here's an update. Okay, so I went to court today for my eviction, and the judge was really understanding, very nice, and the attorneys was very nice too as well. I met two angels who would like to help me during my situation, and they are legal help, and we got my court adjourned. We're going to try to get my court adjourned, and things is going to be okay. Thank you guys so much for the help, and just my GoFundMe is still up, so please help. We didn't make it to the full goal yet, you know? But yes, everyone, thank you. We are able to stay a couple more days, a couple more weeks. And let's just hope that this job that I was blessed with basically, falls through. Like, hopefully it is the job for me and that it's the job that God has put in place for me. Everything's going to be good. Everything's going to be okay. Thank you, guys.
All right, this is another one. She's a 22-year-old mom. Also has a GoFundMe page. She's raised $2,285 of the $2.6K goal, so she almost there. If anybody wants to donate, once again, feel free to do so. Here's her page, right?
Hey everybody, it's Emily with CRM. I'm going to bring you on a walkthrough. I haven't walked the property yet, but I did go ahead and unlock the door just so that way we get quick entry. This property was an eviction and the resident was here for 4 to 5 months. Property management! And again, they were here 4 to 5 months.
Whoa. How did they do that to the wall in 4 to 5 months? How did they do that?
Management!
How did they do that to the wall in 4 to 5 months? Matter of fact, how did they do that at all? I'm about to rewind it back a little bit so you can see it.
Just so that way we get quick entry. This property was an eviction and the resident was here for 4 to 5 months. Property management! And again, they were here 4 to 5 months, and look at our walls. And I believe everything was freshly painted prior to the moving in. Now, don't fully quote me on that, but the point being, obviously, we wouldn't have let people move in if the walls looked like this. Property management! It's pretty gross.
Ugh.
Somehow there's scuffs all the way up by the light fixture. Well, that's gross.
Some things just amaze me. This is one. How do people tear a house up in such little time? Now, it's clear as day she got some baby kids or had some baby kids living in there, right? That's part of the problem. You got to think about it. These kids are destructive and flat out of control. That's part of the problem. The other part is the mother and father, whoever lives there, if it's just a single mom, more than likely, but it's her not doing nothing, not teaching them how to conduct themselves, how to take care of anything, how to clean up behind themselves, because more than likely she doesn't clean up behind herself either. Just a quick synopsis, a quick little speculation, but judging by what we're seeing, I think we all kind of can conclude that.
Yeah, so luckily I don't see holes in the walls. That's one plus. One thing, everything in here, in my opinion, it's definitely going to need painted. I'm not quite sure why if there is a surface to be touched, it was indeed touched. So, yeah, thanks for coming with me, and yeah, stick around to see more at another time. Bye. Okay, I had to follow this up because, I said every surface was touched, even the ceiling. I don't know what furniture they had, but I was just honestly kind of impressed by that. And there's more in this room too, and I don't know what was happening, and I realized I didn't do our honorary fridge check, so nothing.
See, even she was impressed. I'm shocked by the fridge not being dirty, but that tells me something. She probably didn't cook. They probably ate out every day. Probably didn't use that refrigerator. That's why it's so clean. They didn't do a great job cleaning it out, and we're respectful of the landlord's appliances. No, she just didn't cook at all. Straight eating out daily.
I feel that's really good because a lot of people leave food. Speaking of left food, if anyone's interested in some mashed potatoes, I'm not gonna open that. Here is a pot of an unknown substance. It still moves, but yeah, so my quick little.
All right, I might have been wrong. They might have, she might make some instant potatoes, maybe some French fries here and there. But more than likely, still, it was a lot of eating out going on. That's what I think. And she said, oh, that's actually shocking, basically, that, they left the refrigerator nice and clean. Most people do not. What do y'all think, family? Do y'all agree with me? Do y'all disagree? Let me know what y'all think.